because just came across this kind of scattered all over the forest floor. It's a really kind of downy material. You can see just how it floats in the air. It's almost like a kind of cotton wool feel. And this is actually the seeds from a poplar tree. So they've come down now. This is a great material to collect. You can use it for insulation. You can imagine if you had a ripped jacket, you could stuff it in it to replace the down, or if your sleeping bag, if the down was, you know, falling out, you could always use this to replace it temporarily, or fill it with a stuff sack with it. But no, great for fire lighting as well. So just going to collect a few bits of this because I've got some new fire steels to show you guys today. Really hot though. I think it's about 35 degrees. It's been upwards of 38 for the week, so nice to be in here in the shade.
Someone has been building a shelter. That's cool.
So I'm just going to set up my little pack hammock today. Just going to put it between these two trees. It's nice and in the shade. This is just my lightweight net hammock. I've had this for a number of years. I've used this on occasions to hold my pack off the ground when the ground's damp. I'm going to start by tying this in a Siberian hitch. On one end, and on the other end I'm doing a taut line hitch. So guys, one of the reasons I came up today was to show you a parcel that I got delivered by one of my subscribers, and it was really kind of this guy. He sent me an email saying that he'd noticed one of my fire steels, I think it was in the Scotland video that I did in Galloway National Park, was starting to wear down and looked a bit tired, which it really was. It was on its last legs there, and he offered to send me a few of his fire steels that he sells, and yeah, really kind of him. And I've got 3 that he sent me over to have a little look at. So where I got them, or who sent me them, was Joe from Pyro Emporium. So thank you ever so much, Joe. I really appreciate that. It was getting really tired, and I did get a new one that wasn't working so well. So it's great to try different things. One of the really awesome bits that he sent me is this, which is a survival fire steel, and I really like this because this could be, you know, the line could be threaded through a buttonhole on one of your jackets or inside your trouser pocket so you don't lose it, especially for canoeing and such. It's really brightly coloured, so it stands out, and it opens up into 2 pieces. It's got a striker here, and it's got obviously the ferro rod here. It's quite a small diameter. I'd say it's about 5mm. And it also here has a scale, or a tiny little ruler, which has got 0 to 15mm on it, and it's got a scale there which is up to 3 kilometers. So handy little tool, stands out, and I'll be most certainly putting this either on my backpack or to my clothing when I'm on hiking trips. The next one, which is a really heavy juicy piece of kit, and it comes on a metal chain with its own striker, again with a scale on it, is this. It's a very robust kind of checkered metal casing. You unscrew it, and inside is the rod itself, so it protects it from the elements. It's quite hard wearing, and it has a compass up in the top, which is a really nice addition. It does have another hole through here, so you could attach it on this end as well. And I will be giving these all a test very shortly, and that's why I collected some of that poplar kind of downy material. I've also got birch bark, and there's plenty of other materials around here, so I'll give them all a little test. The one that I'm really excited to try is a beast, it's a monstrosity, and it's this one. It's huge. It's, you know, about the same size as my finger, if you can see that. And it's long, it's just one long piece. It doesn't have a handle on it, it's got a hole drilled through with a lanyard, and again it comes with a striker. And on the strikers they're serrated in this groove, in this semicircular groove here, so that you can strike down. And one thing that Joe said to me was that the coating that are on them, which is a kind of black oxide, it protects them from oxidizing. He said once that's worn off is when you'll get the best sparks, because at the moment obviously they might be a bit duller because they've got that protective coating on. But no, looking forward to showing you them, and we'll see how they go. Right, so I'm going to just try this, which is the survival flint and steel. I'm going to give it a strike into this. What I'm going to do is just split this down into a few bundles, because I'm going to do a test for each one. I'm not actually going to make a fire today, as it's absolutely scorching hot. There's no need, I'm not cooking anything. So I'm going to give this a test with a striker. There we are. Took a few strikes to just get through that outer layer, but as soon as it did, it went good. It was a little bit tougher because you don't have as much kind of motion, you know, there's not enough length on there compared to a normal one, but in a survival situation I'll be happy to use that. I'll just test it with the back of my knife, see if that performs any differently. I'm just going to tease this apart now. This is a good thing about this poplar and this kind of downy products. If, let's say for example, if you had cat's tail, you just spread it apart again and that will catch a spark. So again, really well. First one I probably pushed a little bit hard and it shaved off some of the materials, but no, great. I'd definitely be putting this in my hiking bag, or, you know, in my jacket. So now I'm going to go on to this, which is the fire steel inside this reinforced case that has the compass in the top. I'm going to try this with the striker that it comes with. That really went up there, so no doubts about that. That provided good sparks. And again, I'm just going to tease that apart and give it a go with the back of the knife. Yeah, really well, if not better. That screws onto there. That's really nice. That would be great if you were like canoeing or something like that. And then we're going to go on to the one that I'm looking forward to using most, which is this. It's a beast, and you can see just compared to my Castron Woodsman, it's yeah, it's pretty large. So I'm going to give this a go with the striker that it came with. And again, went up, no doubt, big shower of sparks there. I'm just going to tease it apart gently and give it a go with the back of the knife again. Yeah, really, really well. Again, just going through that first outer protective layer, but the sparks on that are brilliant, really, really good. In fact, what I'm going to do quickly, seeming as this is one of my favourite ones out of the three, mainly because of just how big it is. I really like it. It's good, it's substantial. I'm going to put some birch bark down because that's one of the tinders that I predominantly use. It's really reliable in damp conditions and plenty available where I am. So let's give it a little test on that. If I can get the sparks. Very hot sparks. Not used to having such a long pull back either. There we are. So a few strikes, but that could have been a bit of my technique. And the bark, but you can see it really does the job when the sparks land in the right place. No, really impressed, really happy with it. And again, that was sent over really kindly all the way from Canada, and that was from Joe over at Pyro Emporium. So thank you, Joe, really appreciate it. Well, I'm really happy with how them fire steels tested. Looking forward to using them in the future, and as a big thank you to you guys, I've just reached 1,000 subscribers, and I'm so grateful to everyone who's come and checked out my channel and watched all my videos, and all the comments are great, so thank you ever so much. As a thank you, I'm going to do a little competition, and all it's going to be is answering one question, which I'll let you know in a minute, but it's to win one of these survival flint and steels and one of these really extra large, I think they're called an Endure XL. So I'll be getting Joe, again thank you Joe, from Pyro Emporium. I'll be buying 2 of these brand new, and I'll ask him to ship them directly to you. So all I want to say is best of luck to whoever wins, and the question is, in a damp environment, what is your reliable go-to tinder source? So all I want you to do is just put a comment down below, like the video and subscribe, and I'm going to pick a winner at random in a few weeks, and good luck to you. So really hope you enjoy them as much as I'm looking forward to using them. But thanks ever so much for checking in, and I look forward to seeing you on the next one. Take care. Bye bye.